Go.
Hi, welcome to Town & Country. This is John King. I've been a part of the Chrysler family since 1989 and a part of the Town & Country Chrysler family here in Portland, Oregon since 1995. So I feel like I'm a part of Chrysler's history too. So it's really great for me to be able to present to you the Chrysler 300, this 2009 model. I've been selling them since 2005. Actually, I sold the very first one here in 2005. It was a great honor, and the family was really happy. The thing that I love about the 300 is the heritage and the history. One of the things that was really great for me in 1999 was selling the 300M, and it just started to bring back the heritage and the history of Chrysler to the public who didn't know about it, some of the youngsters who didn't know how great a line Chrysler's been all these years. But when they came out with the 2005 model, which is much like this one, it really brought back that Chrysler heritage, and also it brought back a full-size sedan into our lineup and rear-wheel drive. But the styling is one of the most important things because that caught the imagination of the American public by storm. In fact, this car right here is the most heavily awarded car of automobile history. So we're really proud of that too. Now, if you look at this car, one of the things you'll notice about it is a very distinctive front end. It used to have kind of like an egg crate design in the front here at the grill, but this has become popularized with this honeycomb grill here so that we're able to show the car out a little bit more, make it a little bit more stylish and more modern. One of the things about the Chrysler 300 that I also like is the way they've integrated function and style. So for instance, these lights are beautifully designed, but their available high-intensity discharge lamps are 300% brighter than halogens, so they light your way down the road beautifully. You also have fog lamps here, so that when in Portland we get a lot of rain and fog, you're going to get a certain amount of, times where you're going to really need that lighting. So you've got safety built into the quality and the design and the styling. One of the other things you'll notice as you move around here to the driver's side of the car is that you've got a beautiful 18-inch wheel here. It's one of a combination of three different types of wheels you can get. You can get a 17-inch wheel, you can get an 18-inch wheel, and a 20-inch wheel in the Heritage design that's available. Now, what's really great about that is you have a beautiful looking car no matter what trim level you go into. So we've got a 300 for just about everybody. You'll also look along the sidelines of the car, and it's sleek and distinctive. You can't mistake it for anything else. When you see one going down the road, you know that's a Chrysler 300C. One of the things that makes it so distinctive is this high belt line right here. What the high belt line does is it gives it a nice slab-sided look. It also protects the interior occupants some more. We'll talk more about safety in a minute. And it also gives it a more dramatic look with those less of a glass look right here, a lower height glass. And in addition to that, you're going to see the beautiful trim molding. The Chrysler's brought back the chrome, into the Chrysler lineup. Now, when I talk about safety with this car, they've really gone to the extreme level. Your independent suspension up front is a long arm, short arm, so it really rides over those bumps and keeps you from bump steering and going side to side and keeps you in control. The other thing that keeps you in control is an electronic stability program that's brought over from Bosch Electronics. That's one of the great things. Having Chrysler married with Daimler at the time of this car's production really helped us. That ESP, as it's called, will help the car in the event that it feels any traction slippage. It'll brake the appropriate wheel and keep you going in your intended path. That's very important when you're talking about a rear-wheel drive car. So it's got a 50-50 balance as well, with the battery in the back to add to that. So it handles like a sports sedan, a true sports sedan, which is incidentally in history what the 300 always has been. Now, when you talk about a sports sedan, you got to be talking about having some power. This has got 360 horsepower from the heralded Hemi engine that we've always leaned on at Chrysler as being one of the greatest inventions to come out of the Chrysler lineup. This is a 5.7-liter V8, but we also have another V8 that puts out 425 unbelievable horsepower for this brand, and two other 6-cylinder engines as well. You'll notice it's Easy to take care of, though. 150-mile limit on the 150,000 miles on the Anna 3s, and then you've got your washer fluid, and everything's clear and labeled for you. When we go to the interior of the car, you're going to notice a wealth of technology, starting here with the automatic on lamps, self-dimming mirrors. It's got power telescoping and tilting wheel. It's got power trunk release here. You've got dual zone climate control. That ends one argument between you and your significant other. And then in addition to that, you've got garage door openers, you've got self-dimming mirrors, and you've also got sensors on the front to take your high beams down without you doing anything in open country driving. Now, when you talk about a stereo, you've got two Boston acoustic systems that put out lots of wattage, but in addition to that, you've also got yourself a stereo system that is incorporated with Uconnect hands-free phone, 6.5-inch navigation setup. You've got your MP3 hookup, CD, DV, and you've got all the technology in this vehicle. And to back that up, all that technology, you've got a lifetime warranty with this car, and a 3-year, 36,000-mile limited bumper-to-bumper warranty, but as long as you own this 2009 model, you're covered. You've also got lots of room in the trunk here. You've got just 17 feet of storage room back there, and you've got park sensors here to keep you from backing up and keeping that car beautiful for a long time. Now back here in the rear seat, you've got a 60/40 fold-down seat that's going to give you lots of storage room during Christmas season. Now, the build quality of the vehicle is just fantastic, and we love the fact that we can back it for you. You even have here a satellite that's going to give you real-time traffic measures. So we've got you protected all the way around for about $10,000 less than our competitors, with the most powerful engines in the marketplace and in our class, and a car that brings back Chrysler heritage. Makes me glad to be a Chrysler salesman and proud to be an American. Nice.